I'm going to explain to you the difference between benchmarking and KPI, Key Performance Indicators, how KPIs are internal to the company, and how benchmarking is external to the company. Hi, I'm Ross with RMP 24/7. We propel reliability and maintenance productivity. Let's start by defining KPIs and benchmarking. KPIs are decision-making and monitoring tools used to track performance in relation to strategic goals. KPIs are internal to the company. On the other hand, benchmarks are reference points that are used to compare performance against the performance of others. Benchmarking could be internal or external to the company. Let's make sure we make a clear distinction between benchmarking and competitor research. Benchmarking is a partnership to understand top-down best practices and best performances. Competitor research, which some call corporate spying, is specific information that companies may get to mirror other successful companies or provide a quick fix to a problem. While competitor research is helpful and needed, benchmarking is the clear choice for continuous improvement and competitive advantage. In our KPI video, we showed you how KPIs are a tool to monitor performance against goals that come from a strategy. KPIs will help the organization to get from point A to point B. KPIs are internal to the company. Let's look at benchmarking. So you had a great business model that was delivered by a talented execution team. You did go from point A to point B per the plan. The question now is, how did you do versus other players in your industry, your competition? Are you the best of the best? Or are you just an average player that needs to improve its direction, business model, or execution plan? To answer this question, you need to do some benchmarking. Your position on the measuring stick. Remember, business is all about long-term competition and not just about if you are winning today. In general, there are two types of benchmarking: internal and external. In internal benchmarking, you compare your similar units or businesses. Example, Line 1 versus Line 2 PSR or Product Supply Reliability. Or Zone 1 versus Zone 2. Or Plant in Country A versus Plant in Country B. A highly reliable organization is one that quickly leverages best practices by local teams. Your monthly dashboard meeting is a good forum for internal benchmarking. The second type of benchmarking is external. You compare your company performance with other similar companies. You could do some of that in earning reports. But to really get a good top-down comparison, you will need to hire a benchmarking company. External or competitive benchmarking compares your company with peers or competitors. There are different ways that you can compare with others. In general, there are three types of benchmarking that can be made. The first one is about vision and strategy. Do you have the right 3 to 5 year vision, with the right business model? Consider what Netflix did to Blockbuster Video. Blockbuster had enough warning signs to adjust vision and strategy. Strategically, you want to be aware of what technology is out there and have the right business portfolio. The second benchmarking is about execution. Do you have the workforce talent to execute? Do you have the right culture to execute? Are you using the right KPIs? The third benchmarking, and perhaps the most common one, is about results or performance. Is getting to point B your aspiration? Or is it just a stop in your way to the top? Many benchmarking companies are going to take your results and tell you where you stand. The best benchmarking companies are those that can tell you if you have the right strategies and work processes. If you have the right workforce model to achieve your aspirations, and what you need to do differently to be the best of the best. There are 5 reasons why benchmarking is important to you. The first one is to compare internal and external performance. These are performance checks in your journey from point A to point B. The second reason is benchmarking helps with showing you where you stand with the competition. If you don't catch up with the competition, you might become irrelevant in the future. The third reason is if you are already beating the competition, you want to make sure you don't lose this competitive advantage. The fourth reason is about aspirations. Why not become the market leader in your industry? The fifth and last reason is about continuous improvement and sustain the gains. Just because you reduced cost and made huge profit this year does not mean you can continue to do this every year. Hey guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you would like to see more videos like these in the future, then please subscribe and leave us a comment. Thank you.